Hello, welcome back to Mega 5 Stars YouTubers. Drama edition, I guess, guys. But anyway, let's start off this video by giving CJ So Cool's a round of applause. Yes. Let's give him a round of applause simply because the man has stepped up to do what he needs to do to see his kids. Obviously, royalty, it looks like it, I must say, is not going to let him do it. It's not going to let him see his kids, take his kids anywhere he wants to, anytime he wants to. So therefore, he did have to go to the court. He did have to go to the courts to do so. Now, I was wondering how long it was going to take him. I was wondering how long he was going to think about the money that he would have to dish out in order to get a lawyer, in order to see his kids. Well, when it comes to seeing your kids and getting your kids, no money in the world is going to stop you. And so I have to say, he's doing what he needs to do. Now, as you can see in the title, yes, guys, yes. I do believe that royalty is setting herself up. She's setting herself up for the worst heartache that can even be bothered. Forget the breakup. But she's setting herself up to be a little bit heartbroken when her kids have to go days and ins and outs without her. The reason why I said this, like I said in my last video, guys, I've always said this in my videos when it came down to royalty and CJ and those kids. I said that royalty needs to really think hard about what she's doing. Simply because I said, and guys, you already know what I'm about to say. Those of you know. When it comes to your babies, forget the teenagers, okay? The teenagers, they can go out. They can go and be with somebody for days and weeks on ins and outs. Okay, fine. They're teenagers. Go ahead, yeah. Matter of fact, you can come get them now. Teenagers. But your toddlers and your babies? What mother wants their babies to be gone for them days and days, in hours and hours, days? Matter of fact, never mind hours, that's fine. But days and days on end? What mother wants that with their babies? No, you're not taking my babies for days and weeks. You're not. But when it comes to the law, 50-50 is 50-50, honey. And it looks like he could get them once that judge makes the judge's decision, he can have those kids for weeks and weeks on time if he wants to. He can travel around the world with the kids if he wants to. He can bring them kids around Lexi, her mother, her aunt, uncle, cousin, niece, nephews, anywhere he want to take them kids. He has the opportunity to do so. Now, I'm saying this because royalty, I can't believe she sat on this. But a scorned woman. And I don't care what nobody say. She is hurt. I don't care about nobody saying, oh, royalty moved on. I'm not trying to hear you. The woman obviously is still hurt. Okay? This is why she don't want her kids nowhere near CJ's new girlfriend. This is why she don't want CJ to take the kids nowhere around them. And this is why she wants CJ only with her, with the kids. Did you not hear what that man said? He said that she said that if they go somewhere with the kids, she will have to be with them and they can go together. That sounds like somebody's trying to get back in the cahoots with somebody. You can only see them and come with meet me and take pictures with them and we go somewhere with them together. No. If you moved on, honey, go ahead and do you. I don't want to be around you. Yeah, get your kids. Okay, and he's a great father too. What? You a great father? Yes, please. Get your kids, have fun. I'll see you later. Bring them back. And she had the upper hand in saying what time, what day, what place. She had all of this. She had all of these options. How many men out there that you know that has the money that he have will let the girlfriend make the decision on when, where, and how he's supposed to see his kids. She had the upper hand. But now he's going through the courts, guys. And like I said before, matter of fact, I already know what the lawyer's about to do. And to be honest with you, CJ is talking a little bit too much, to be honest with you. Because he said something in the video, and I don't want to mess up his little situation that he got going on. So I'm not going to say what he said. But he said something in the video. But it's something else I feel like the lawyer, if it's a good lawyer, it's something else the lawyer is working on. And I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not getting But I feel like it's something else the lawyer is working on. But CJ talks too much in his videos. He needs to simmer down, let the lawyer do what the lawyer is going to do. But I already know. And I am going to tell you this part. CJ needs to just simmer down. The lawyer knows exactly. Obviously, he got a good lawyer. I can already sense that he got a good lawyer. Just for the things that he said in the video and the way the lawyer's moving. Boy, yeah, he got a good one. I'm just going to say this. When the lawyer told him to call Royalty, to have Royalty call her, and then CJ said he called the lawyer. The lawyer told him to reach back out to Royalty and try it again. Because Royalty didn't respond the first time. The lawyer told him to do it a second time. I already know what the lawyer's doing. Or I already know what the lawyer's doing. All I have to say is Royalty, right now, she might have a little chance to call not to call some shots, because right now he got a lawyer. Sound like he got a good one. But she might have a chance to have some type of leeway in some of this. If she go ahead right now and stop it right now, if CJ allow her to keep it out of courts, if she said, okay, you can see your kids. I mean, the smart person would be like, okay, let me call this man and set up something. Let's keep it out of the courts. Period. And that's all I'm going to say about that. She'll be smart now to do that. But I hate it for CJ So Cool, because that's also playing with his feelings, his time, his money. And you know, and it's taken away, and it's really, really mean. It's really mean. Like, you're keeping them kids away from their father who dearly loves them. That is so mean. That is so mean. And nothing but bad could come out of a situation for the person who's doing bad to another person. Nothing but bad could come out that situation. That's so mean right now, what she's doing. I like Royalty. I love the way she's rolling. I love the way she's handling her family. I love her videos. I like her, I like the way she, keeping up her channel and keeping her kids going and everything. Now, I'm not for like the street thing like that. But Royalty's still kind of young to me. So the way she carry herself in some ways, I'm like, okay, you got a daughter, relax. But anyway, oh God, this is crazy. I'm just saying, I don't want to say too much, but like I said in my previous videos, Royalty, CJ So Cool. And I'm wondering, man, this man has got somebody giving him a lot of information. You guys, thank you for watching. I have to say thank you for watching. I don't know if you're going over to his page. Like in my last video, somebody mentioned something to him. I noticed he mentioned it in his video and said one of his supporters had commented something down below. Guys, you watch my page, you're giving this guy a heads up. That's what's up. And I'm for anybody who's trying to do right and see their kids. I'm for any man who's a good father and trying to see their kids. I mean, it is a must for them to be in them kids' lives. And yes, like CJ So Cool said, it does hurt the kids mentally. I mean, you don't realize what you're doing to your children when you keep them away from their father who loves them dearly and who they love dearly. You don't know the mental things that and anybody who come in my comments and say, yes, she needs to keep the kids from, just stop. Just stop. Because no, she does not need to keep the kids from that man. Let that man see his kids. Okay? And I just, hopefully, it works out. But for right now, guys, it just looks like it's about to be a big battle. And it looks like CJ is going to get what he wants. Yes, he might have to pay a lot of money for information. Really, guys, to be honest with you, all it is the law. You just have to know the law. You have to know your rights. And if you don't know your rights and don't know the law, it's only a phone call away. It's only a phone call away to call down to family court in your local state, in your local area of your state. It's only a phone call away to ask questions, guys. And that's all I have to say. I mean, some people don't need to be spending big bucks to get these are your kids. Your name is on a birth certificate. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. Common sense. But I understand some people don't know the procedures and the right protocols to go about doing things the proper way. But again, just call down to your local state offices and ask questions if you don't have the answers. And yes, in a situation like this, I guess because he does have the money and he does want things to go right and in a precise way, yes, the lawyer does have extra leeway in doing certain things. Lawyers do. So that you might not know that they do have access to more information than most citizens in most cases. So, it might be a good idea to get a lawyer if you can afford one. But again, I hope they work it out. I hope they're able to keep it out of the courts. But for some reason, I feel as though if CJ want to be able to have freedom with his kids and have his kids around his new kid that's supposed to be coming and around his girlfriend, I think this is the only way for him to get it done. Unless royalty says, let's come to her senses and say, yeah, no, this is not going to go well. Let me go ahead and call this man up and set up something for him to see his kids and allow him to have his kids around his girlfriend. Because I don't think if she called him, now he probably would have. I think she had the upper hand a few, a day or so ago when he said he reached out to her and said, okay, so what can I do? But I don't know. When she said he can't bring the kids around his girlfriend or anything like that, or take the kids to his house, I think that was a no-no. And he might have would have kept Lexi out of his house if she would have just said, let him take. If she would have just said, yeah, you could take the kids to your house. So she still had the upper hand a little bit. But now, I don't know, guys. It's just bad. It's all bad from here. I mean, I don't see it going good for royalty at this moment. I don't see it. I mean, once you get the courts involved and you are the father and you are on the birth certificate and you do have videos showing how much the kids love you, how much you love your kids, it's not a judge in the world that's going to say no. So, yeah, she set herself up, guys. All I'm saying is CJ So Cool. Keep it going. And I'm just going to say this, guys. I just hope he keeps his mouth shut. Because a lot of the strategies that his lawyer is taking from the things that he's saying, I already know where his lawyer is about to go. He's saying some things that he probably shouldn't be saying. But if royalty's smart enough to catch on, mother to mother, woman to woman, royalty, let that man see his kids, because those are his kids. And on the other hand, by you holding them kids from him, I'm going to tell you this much, you're putting yourself in a bind. Period. You're not answering calls. You're not, he said you're not answering calls. You're telling him if he see the kids, you're for $6,000, but he could only take pictures with him. That's wild. That's wild, guys. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's my commentary on this situation. Please make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for my next video.